You guys have a couple cans of tuna fish hanging around? Make yourself some tuna fish cakes in your air fryer. So let's get cooking. Today I'm going to be making a tuna fish cake. So let's start with these butter crackers here. I've already crushed up some of them, so I'm just going to crush them up. You can use a bag, but these break up pretty quick. So I've got about a tablespoon of butter that I'm going to be adding to these crackers here. Just going to pour that in and just give it a little toss so everything gets a little bit more buttery here. All right, that's good. I'm just going to chop up a stalk of celery and a green onion. So I'm going to take the celery stalk and just cut strips so it's easier to chop up. Same thing with the green onion. Slice it down the middle. Let's get the butter crackers back in here, fluff them up a little bit. All I'm going to do is get these ingredients into the bowl here. And I've got just a solid white tuna. It's tuna and water. I don't like using the oil for this. It just gets a little too greasy. So I'm just going to get these into the bowl. I got 2 cans. And these are about 7 ounce. These are just a regular tuna can, large tuna can. I'm just going to break it up so everything gets kind of broken up together. So let's get the green onions in here, like that. Celery in there, all the chopped celery, so that gives it a nice green color too. And for seasoning, I'm going to be using the Old Bay. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it. Fantastic for seafood and chicken and pork. Basically, you've got celery, salt, some spices, red pepper, black pepper, paprika. So nice flavoring for seafood. And I'm gonna get, I don't know, maybe half a teaspoon or so in there. I've got some real mayonnaise that I'm gonna be using. Maybe about a couple of tablespoons worth. Not that much. 1 egg. All right. And we're just going to work this in a little bit just to get things moving along. All right, so I'm just working the egg in there. And I think we're almost there. Almost there. I mean, if you have to, if it's a little too wet for you, you can add a little bit more of breadcrumbs, whether it's panko or maybe even a little teaspoon of flour. Some all-purpose flour will work good in there too. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon. Now this I bought a while ago. I just like the container. I squeeze fresh lemon in here and seal it up. So this is all freshly squeezed lemon. Okay, so mix that all in. And this is the same process as if you were making any like a shrimp cake or lobster cakes or any other kind of fish cake that you guys make. Crab cakes, same way, kind of same idea. We're just using tuna. Now I'm going to add a little bit of roasted red peppers that I've made here. Well, regular roasted peppers. So I'm just going to grab one of these. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. And this has got some roasted garlic in it too. So it's going to bring a little bit of that roasted garlic flavor into these tuna cakes. Get it mixed. Okay, you want to taste it too before you make it into a cake. Give it a taste. So see if the seasoning is right. All right, so I've already set up. I've cleaned up my little mess here. I've got the tuna here. This is just a seasoned panko breadcrumb. Before I get started here, I just want to add some parsley to it. Again, to add a little color to it. It adds a little bit of flavor too. So I like seeing the little green specks in there. Do that. Give it a quick toss. All right, and I'm just going to use an ice cream scoop to kind of judge the sizes. Yeah, like that. You can make them into patties or you can make them into balls. It's up to you. I like patties. All right, and I'm just going to get them into the breadcrumbs. Like that. and just press it together. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just pressing them together just so they stay. They don't split and they look nice. So you have nice little patties here. So I'm gonna make the rest. We're gonna cook these and I'll show you what they look like on the other side. We have the tuna fish cakes here. So I'm gonna get these into the air fryer oven, which I've preheated at about 400 degrees for about 5-6 minutes or so. And we're gonna get these in there. Now, you can spray them if you want. I think there's plenty of butter already on it. You can spray them depending on how crispy you want to make them. But I'm gonna leave these as is. So let's get these into the oven. Okay, I'm gonna get these up on the second level here. Hit start, air fry, 425 for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna let that cook. When that's done, I'm gonna come back, maybe get a little tartar sauce, and we'll know where the food is at. These cooked for about 15-16 minutes. I flipped them every 5 or 6 minutes or so that you can see the nice color on these. You can see that. So I've got a couple here. They've cooled for a little bit because they were smoking hot. I'm gonna make some tartar sauce. Now I've got some regular store-bought tartar sauce that I put in here. I'm gonna add just a little bit of zing to it, which is, again, my lemon juice. This is squeezed lemon that I squeezed in here myself. I just like the container because it's easier to kind of get in there and put the lemon in there. I'm gonna add just a little bit more salt in there, just a little pinch, because that tartar sauce tends to be a little bit sweet. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of this sriracha in here, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of heat. Give that a stir, just to mix everything in. Now you can add dill or anything else that you like in here. That's fine. Any way you want to make it better, it's good enough for me. All right, so let's give this a taste and make sure we're okay with it. Perfect. A little sweet, a little sour, salty. It's got a lot of different flavors going on. So now you can put this in a plate like this and just top it, or just break it up or dip it in like this. That's how I like it. So let's bite into this thing. The crust, really crispy. Inside's very, very soft. Very soft, but it's all together. Really nice. And it doesn't have that flavor, that super strong flavor of tuna fish. It's very, very mild. And you get a little bit of the heat from the sriracha too. This is fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It's quick and easy. That's where the food's at. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me some likes, click the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.